Hey guys, for those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Jessica and I am the owner and operator of Roundtown Candle Co. I am a small hand-poured soy candle business in Circleville, Ohio. I currently offer soy candles and I'm getting ready to add wax melts to the list. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I started this channel sort of with the purpose of, maybe somebody might find what I'm doing interesting, but also I want to use this as a way to be able to sort of document my journey so I can see how this business grows and changes over time and things like that. So I hope that what I'm putting out is something you guys find interesting. So here we go. So first of all, Happy New Year. Today is January 1st, 2023. I hope you guys all had a great New Year's. Ours was very calm and chill. Well, I don't want to say calm, we were watching football, but we were at home, so that's my favorite way to spend New Year's. And so we had a really good night, and I'm definitely excited about the upcoming year. Lots of things planned with the candle business and just, looking forward to the year. So anyways, Happy New Year. So my videos are usually just me sitting in my chair in my candle studio talking to you about whatever happens to be on my mind at the time. Today I want to do something a little bit different, and I want to actually give you a tour of my candle studio. First of all, when I say studio, I mean like studio. It's small. This room actually used to be our home office. We had a desk, bookshelf, filing cabinet, the whole deal. And I used this space a lot and liked it. But when I started in with this candle journey, I was like, I knew this was the only room that was going to be an option for us starting out. So Chris is so amazing and supportive. And when I told him like, hey, I'm thinking about completely emptying out the office and turning it into a candle studio. And he was just like, all right, let's go. So we did. We emptied everything out. I bought a really small, little corner desk to put in our bedroom for our computer and kind of like home stuff or whatever, just to sort of keep that separate. So the room was emptied, and we started to turn it into this candle studio. And I feel like I'm already outgrowing it, which I think is a good thing. I'm excited about it. So please, when we do this tour, keep in mind that this is one room. I'm growing a business out of one room. So I'm making it work for sure. It's not exactly as neat and organized as I would hope for it to be, but that'll all change. I'm working on making that better, changing, giving myself more space, more organization and all that. So for those of you who don't know, right now my business is online only. I know it's hard to buy a candle online because it might sound like something you would like, but maybe when you get it, you don't like it. I totally understand that. It's not the ideal situation, but really for starting out on a business, that's just the way I needed this to go. I need to make sure that I can do it, it's gonna work, all the things before I go into full on, brick and mortar, let's open up a store. So it's all working. It's great. I love it. I've got a rhythm. I've got a lot of customers, tons of orders, candles coming out of like every corner you could imagine. So I am ready to go on into a situation where I can, start to offer where people can actually come in and shop. So because I'm out of my home right now, that's not where it's going to happen. You guys are great, but I don't want you all in my home. So anyways, so 2023 will be a year of change in that respect. But again, all that stuff takes time. So here's where we are now. So home office turned into candle studio, and let's take a look around. I'm gonna try to like position the camera and move it around a little bit without making you guys feel like you have vertigo. So just bear with me on that. If it gets really bad, I'll just, stop and pause and edit and all that stuff. But I'm trying to take the easy way out today. So Here's my studio. As you can see, first of all, we put this awesome barn door up here to separate it from the dining area and kitchen. I don't actually close it that much when I'm pouring candles and stuff, just because people don't really bother me in here, and it's kind of nice to have it opened up. But for the sake of this video today, I'm gonna close it. So anyways, so over here, when you come into the room, is just this closet, and it's pretty deep space. I keep in there, I've got boxes of my jars stacked up, I've got some packing materials in there stacked up, and I've got my dolly in there, so when I've got to bring boxes of wax and stuff in from outside, I don't literally just break my back because they're heavy. So so this little closet has come in handy, and that's what it's used for. So if we come over this way, if I don't run into everything on the way, this is my shelf I got from IKEA, and it's just a regular, you know, bookshelf or whatever. And right now that's where I've been keeping my candles. It is not enough room for my candles at all. I've only got some of my inventory up here, as you can see. I've got some wax melt stuff up here, so that's coming soon. But so this bookshelf, when I started out, was great because I only started with 6 different scents, so it was really easy to like have them all up there, and I was like, oh, this just looks awesome. Well, now there's candles everywhere, so I've only got some of them up here. I need tons more shelf space and storage space, but again, for right now, this is working for me. It's cute, I like it. I mean, it's just, this is probably one of my favorite things ever I got from Etsy. Free candle smells, I love that. I just think it's the cutest little thing ever. So anyways, that's where my candles are. So we'll go the other direction now. Again, trying not to give you vertigo. All right, guys, so I'll look at it from this way first, and then we'll go kind of over into each direction. So these stainless steel tables here, I bought off of Uline. They're actually like advertised for food service, I think, most likely, but they are perfect for what I'm doing. I mean, perfect. So we'll get into those here in a minute, but coming over here, this is my wax corner. So I started out with a Presto pot. It looked like a little deep fryer, and it had a spout on it. And basically I would put the wax in there, set my temperature, melt it down, had the little spout, you know, the whole deal. But the problem is I was pouring so many candles that like it took 2 seconds for the pot to empty out, and then you have to add wax in, and then you have to bring it back up to 197 or so degrees is usually where I had it. So it just took a lot of time. So right out of the gate, I was like, I'm not gonna keep doing this because this is just inefficient for me. So what I did is I purchased these, they're called Digiboils, and I actually got them off of a brewery website of a company that sells supplies for breweries. So I guess this is something used in making beer. I don't know, don't make beer, not interested in that, but they're perfect wax melters. So I have 2 of them now. I'm super excited about that. So we'll start in this corner. All right, so this corner over here, let me get out of the way. So here's one of my Digiboils. It's got this nice little, I mean, it literally says Brewzilla, so yeah. But it's got this nice little cover over it to just try to help insulate and keep some of that heat off of the room, I guess. So this table I got from IKEA, and I keep my wicks, my candle wicks down here, my wick stickers. If anybody makes candles, you know wick centering is a real joy. So best money ever spent on this wick centering tool. I'll show you that once we get into like actually showing you how I make the candles. So this one holds the wax that I use for the wax melts. It's a different wax than what's used for the candles. It's still soy, still natural. It just has a different consistency. So anyways, so I buy my wax by the 50-pound box for this. So I have 150 pounds over here right now. This will typically, I think I usually put about 40 pounds in it at a time, so it holds a decent amount of wax. And then it's super cool. I've got my scale right here, so I'll just put my pitcher right there and you can see the spout, and then I can measure in ounces how much wax I need. And then I'll come over here to my smaller scale with my little measuring cup here, and I'll measure out the correct weight of the fragrance oil that I need. And so everything's all right here, and it's really working out really great. Again, I'm gonna start getting into videos where I'm showing you how I actually make these. You can come along with me while I do that. But for right now, this is just Candle Studio Tour. So this IKEA, this table is from IKEA. I love IKEA. I had actually never been there before, never shopped there until this whole process started. So super excited about that. And then you can see my 150 pounds of wax there. So turning over here, I've got like, these are 45-pound boxes of wax. I have 180 pounds over here. And this Digiboil, it holds the wax that I use for the actual candles, because again, it's a little bit different. So same thing though, this nice insulated cover over it. Chris built me these stands that these sit on to keep them up. That way, if I don't tear this apart first, the pouring pitcher fits perfectly underneath of it. So he got me all fixed up on that. So again, this table, let me back it out a little bit here. This table is also from IKEA. So I've got, these are just basically meat thermometers that I use for tracking the temperature of my wax. You have to, you know, heat it to a certain level, add your fragrance oil to a certain temperature and things like that. So all those materials are here. All my little cups for my fragrance oils, and my awesome my awesome spoons that I got off of Amazon that I use for stirring everything up. So all that. And then I've just got, I cover these tables in paper just because wax splatter, fragrance oil, stuff like that. I'm just trying to keep them from, it's easier to clean up. So I'll just put these on here, and then every so often I'll just take them off and change them. I've got that here. Fragrance oils are down here, and these little caps are awesome because fragrance oils do not come with a cap like this, so it's really hard to pour out when you're only talking about a few ounces. So these little dudes make it much easier to pour without, you know, having to do that whole drips everywhere. All right, so then moving on over, we've got more IKEA tables. So over here, yeah, this is where it's going, you guys. My wax melts, they're getting there. Check that out. I've got a few more to pour today and tomorrow, and then I'll be done, and then those will just have to wait for the 2-week curing period, and we'll be done with that. So I've got that. And then right there on the wall, those are actually nail polish, you know, like nail polish display racks that I got to put sample scents in. So you can buy little 1-ounce bottles of fragrance oils just to be able to test them. So I keep those up there. So that's awesome. My pouring pitchers and stuff are up here, all that. That giant red looks like a gas can. That is a 25-pound jug of fragrance oil. So like anything else, when you buy in bulk, lowers the price a little bit. So starting in with that a little. So anyways, so then over here, this is sort of like, well, I don't know, can you still see here? Yeah, I have like my warning stickers and stuff hanging up. Another IKEA board. This is really nice because I can just, you know, pull them, they just roll right off. Over here is sort of where I will package up to ship out. I've got my scales over here for when I have to ship stuff through the mail. That way I can do all the measuring and print my own labels and box everything up and ship. I print 90%, I would say, of my own labels. So I've got file folders here for all the labels. So I do that. And then of course my boxes of labels, because there's a gajillion. And then I just have this really cool thing here. Guess where I got it from? IKEA. And this is where I put my little stickers that I put on my boxes, and my name labels, and my little be careful with my glass stuff when I have to mail stuff out. So I've really got everything set up nicely here. And then of course my computer, so I can do all my work there. So that is it, you guys. This is basically how I function with that. So what I'm gonna do now is show you my tables. So let's check that out. Okay guys, I'm back. So there's where I had my phone, my nice little ring light thing. So anyways, just a real quick recap. Wax melt station over there. There is the wax for the candles, and there's the melter for the candles. I've got some fragrance oils and different things. My materials there. There's the wax melts. I can't wait, you guys. I'm so excited. My stickers and labels, bags, and all my shipping stuff is down here. Boxes and labels and my printer and my shipping scale and all that good stuff. So, and then circling back around, bookshelf. So down here, or over here I should say, are my tables, which I have them in an L shape. I love this setup. It works super good for me. These stainless steel tables are awesome because they're super easy to clean. Anytime that there's any wax or anything like that, I always keep a bottle of rubbing alcohol. That is the absolute best and easiest way to clean up any kind of wax spills. So rubbing alcohol. All right, so down here, down on the floor, this part's a little messy. I've got some candles down there. You can see those are tester candles. So I've burnt them, or am in the process of burning them and things like that. So over here, another IKEA piece. This has all my lids in it for my jars. And then over here, we've got packing peanuts, more fragrances. These also are from IKEA. These are my boxes that I use for my candles when somebody makes a purchase. And then under here, I've got all these boxes of more and more candles that won't fit on the shelf. So, coming around this way, these are some that I've already got boxed up and stickered, just to try to help when some, whenever there's like a purchase made. It makes it a lot quicker for me to just grab one that's already kind of put together. Not very many of them are like that right now. I've sold a lot and just haven't, repackaged. So then over here, same thing. A lot of candles being stored down here in these boxes. Just trying to keep things out of the way because my shelving space is limited. I've got boxes of tea lights over here, and then there's some of my materials from when I've gone to, like sell things in person or whatever. So, all right, that's it, you guys. That is the tour of my candle studio. As always, I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Now you kind of get a glimpse into my setup and kind of how I function, and so yeah, I'm making it work. I mean, I would like to have a retail space sooner than later, but I also know that it needs to be a smart decision. I'm looking at all my different options, but I will say this: in 2023, you will be able to shop my candles in person, no matter what. So if I am undecided on a retail space or working on something in progress, or I just don't see that it's going to happen right now, I will make sure that the candles are in the public, in places to where you can go and shop them in person. But we'll see. There's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of neat things coming. I have a lot of ideas, different plans. So yeah, it's going to be a super fun year. I'm really looking forward to it. 2022 was awesome. I can't believe I only started this September 9th, started selling September 9th. It seems kind of like it's been forever ago. It's definitely kept me busy, but I absolutely love it so much, and I am ready to grow, and I'm ready to sell some candles this year. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.